All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders with Millstone who teach very well. Where I learned this truth from, and salutation out there to the hopeful elect who continue to push this word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And also shalom to all the men, women, and children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. And today, just basically getting on the real reparations, man. Because Jake think they can get their form of reparations, whether it be $1 million for each person that was ancestor was enslaved. Guess what? If they give us $1 million, we'll take it. But what we really want is true reparations, man. And true payback, recompense. Because at the end of the day, Esau, he can't get away for the wicked things that he have done. Gator bait, nigger ball, pick a nigger. All these different things that just came, for lack of better words, it was under wraps, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel, it just came out. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get this real quick. This is the book of Wisdom Solomon 1. And I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, "For the spirit of the Lord filleth the world, and that which containeth all things have knowledge of the voice." And guess what? Yahweh Shemel, his spirit is being made manifest upon the planet Earth right now. Because the spirit of Yahweh Shemel is the spirit of truth, man. And that's one thing that Esau hates. Because he deals with deceit. He deals with lies. This nigga don't deal with integrity. For lack of better words, he'll do some bullshit and try to pull it under wraps, or do some bullshit and try to flip it like he's a hero. Perfect example, Christopher Columbus. But like it says in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, shame shall be on your glory, man. We find out how much of a freak Ben Franklin was, We find out about the wicked atrocities of Thomas Jefferson, man. We found out that Abe Lincoln wasn't so honest. But that's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel being made manifest upon the planet Earth. Verse 8, "Therefore he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid, neither shall vengeance, when it punisheth, pass by them." Yes, the unwicked things that you tried to hide under wraps is coming out now. But it says also when vengeance, and what does vengeance mean? Payback. When it punisheth, it won't pass by you. Why? Because you the first name on the list of Yahweh Shemel, man. Continuing on. "For inquisitions shall be made into the counsel of the ungodly, and the sound of his word shall come unto the Lord for the manifestation of his wicked deeds." Now that word inquisition actually means a deep investigation. And you ain't even got to do a deep investigation of who led our people into slavery. You're not going to have to do a deep investigation of where forever chemicals come from, man. Or even the ICBM nuclear missiles, chemtrails, putting damn estrogen in a damn McDonald's burger. Even estrogen in damn Kellogg cereal. All these things point at the so-called white man. And for centuries, this guy have been getting away with it. But the only thing that the Lord have been doing is waiting for your sins to reach a certain number. That's why in Revelations, the 18th chapter said, her sins have reached up unto heaven. So when you do get punished, or when vengeance do come down on you, it's going to come down all on one time, man. Especially upon you damn elites. So let's go ahead and go back into that word reparations. The word reparations come from the late 14th century, reparation, repair, act of mending, a sense now rare or obsolete, also a means, compensation, recompense. Let's look at that word recompense. Slovakia. That word recompense actually means to pay a reward for effort. Make amends to a reward for someone for loss, harm, or effort. Right here, the last one, punish or reward someone appropriately for an action. So what is going to be the reward of the punishment that you guys is going to get for putting us in slavery, man. Let's see what that reward is going to be. Let's go to Revelation 13, jumping down to verse 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Right here, man. The saints of Yahweh Shema Shai is patiently waiting on the recompense or their real reparation, man. That's why it says you're patiently waiting. If you get up arms and try to take down the system yourself, then you lost your patience. But if you just wait on the Lord or wait on that day when Yahweh Shema Shai visit Esau, for the lack of better words, once you get the reward, it's going to be so much sweeter. That's why even in scriptures in the book of Proverbs, it says, heart deferred maketh the, so hope deferred maketh the heart sad. But when the joy of it cometh, it's like none other, man. So it's going to be so sweeter in that day once we get you devils in chains, man. And we're not going to try to get you in chains right now. No, we're going to wait on Yahweh Shai. Let's go ahead and go back to that word recompense or reparations. It says recompense, satisfaction for an injury. So the satisfaction we're going to get for you being our ancestors is us being your ancestors, which is you, Continuing on. It says what is done to repair a wrong from old French repiquon and directly from late Latin reparation, act of repairing, restoration. And that's pretty much it. To restore or repair, that's pretty much it on that. But at the same time, the way we're going to get true reparations is putting you devils into slavery. Let's get this real quick in the book of Amos 1, and we're going to jump down to verse 15. Matter of fact, let's start at verse 15. It says, and their king shall go into captivity, and he and his princes together, saith the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. Now, when you go into this, is actually, talking about Israel. Say Ammon is named different nations. It actually mentions Edom. It mentions Israel, Edom, the Philistines. But right here, you can actually say it's talking about Esau today. Because it's not like once the Lord bring in captivity, Joe Biden is going to be exempt. Or Jacob Rothschild, the guy that just passed. David Rockefeller, he passed not too long ago. The Queen of England, Prince Charles. Ain't like, man, we're going to get Joe Sixpack, but you guys can stay over there. No. Actually, the kings and princes of Esau is going to be the first fruits of slavery, man. Let's get something to bag that up real quick. Let's go to Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah 61. Matter of fact, it's 60, Salah. This is the book of Isaiah 60, and I'm going to start at Isaiah 60 and verse 10. Matter of fact, it's verse 10. It says, and the sons of strangers shall build thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. So the higher ups of the elites are going to minister unto us. Let's go into that word minister. Is they going to be doing a sermon? No. You go into that word minister, it actually goes into the word what? To serve. These people are going to serve us in the kingdom of heaven. Another word is what? Servant. So these people minister unto us. They're going to be servants unto us. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. And that's the perfect balance. The same people the Lord used to whip us is going to be the same people that's going to rebuild our kingdom. Therefore, thy gate shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought up. So actually, guys like the Queen of England, Jacob Rothschild, the Rockefellers, the Morgans, even the guys you don't even know of, man. Elon Musk, Bill Gates. These guys are actually going to serve us in the kingdom of heaven. It might seem far-fetched right now because we're serving them. But best believe in the very near future, these guys will be in chains. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. So for the ones who don't want to bow down into their righteous kingdom, you're going to get put to death, man. So let's go ahead and jump over to Isaiah 61 and let's start at verse 5. It says, and strangers shall stand and feed thy flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be thy plowman and your vine dressers. Actually talking about these other heathens. Because the strangers right here in the alien is actually talking about the nation of Moab, Elam, Ishmael, Ham, Japheth. These are going to be the people that's going to rebuild our kingdom because we rebuilt their kingdom. The Median Persian Empire, the Babylonian Empire, the Greek Empire. How do you think those empires got on top? Through the nation of Israel. Let's continue on. It says, but ye shall be named the priest of the Lord. Men shall call you the ministers of our power. Yes, because while you guys are going to be ministering the elect of the nation of Israel, we're ministering the Most High. We're servants of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves. Because how you boast in 70 AD, you boast in the Ark of Titus, we're going to boast in the downfall of Babylon. For your shame, for your shame, ye shall have double for confusion, they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore, in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. So for matter of fact, let's get this in NIV. Instead of your shame, you will receive a double portion. And instead of disgrace, you will rejoice in your inheritance. And what's our inheritance? The kingdom of heaven. And also, what's our inheritance? Let's go right here. Because it says you're going to rejoice in your inheritance. Let's see what inheritance that Solomon asked for. This is the book of Psalms 2, and I'm going to start at verse 8. It says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance. So a part of us rejoicing in our inheritance is rejoicing in the slaves, man. How the hell are you going to be a king without serfs? And our serfs is going to be these other heathens. Read this again. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathens for thy inheritance, in the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession, to rule the world. And we're going to do a step further. We're going to rule the world and the people. Unlike Esau, because yes, Esau is ruling the people through the different laws and legislations, but it's still people going to be bucking up, for lack of better words, man. It's still people who's not going to go along to get along. Even the guys who's higher up in Esau's system is not go along with the get along. But at the same time, in our kingdom, it's going to be different. There's going to be one rigorous rule of righteousness. Let's continue on. It says, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them into pieces like a potter's vessels. So that's what we're going to actually do unto you heathens, if you want to get out of order, if you want to get out of line. So let's go back into this Isaiah 61 in verse 7 in the NIV. Instead of your shame, you will rejoice, a double portion, and that's a balance too. Because that's why even the Lord said in Revelation the 18th chapter, because the Lord, he's a balanced power. Because once the nation of Israel rejoiced, the nation of Edom have to mourn. Once the nation of Edom rejoiced, the nation of Israel have to mourn. It's a balanced scale, man. So let's get this in Revelation 18 real quick before I jump back. Revelation 18 and verse 5. So like in verse 6, reward her even as she reward you. So that's going to be a rejoice. You slap us, the Lord says slap them back, It says, and double unto her. So the Lord says slap them 2 times. And that's just a small scale. You whipped us with a leather whip. We're going to beat you with a rod of iron, man. Read this again. Reward her even as she reward you, and double unto her, double according to her works in the cup which she hath filled. fill unto her double. So everything that you reap, Esau, you're going to sow, but double, man. Nigga ball. Pick a nigga. A gator bait. It's going to be a Leviathan ball in the kingdom of heaven, man. So let's get this real quick. Going back, Isaiah 61 and verse 7 again. Instead of your shame, you will receive a double portion. And instead of your disgrace, you will rejoice in your inheritance. And so you will inherit a double portion in your land, and everlasting joy will be yours. For I, the Lord, love justice. I hate robbery and wrongdoing. And how did Esau get control of the planet Earth? Through robbery and wrongdoing. And matter of fact, let's look up this word justice, just a regular Google definition. The word justice is actually talking about, matter of fact, I don't want that one. I want this one in the noun. The word justice is actually right here. Fair play, fairness of mind, equality. You know, you want to talk about equality. For lack of better words, equality is us putting you into slavery now. We in charge now, because you've been in charge for a minute, and we see what happened when Esau be in charge. We already know the LG, XYZ, and testosterone, and all that getting put in the food. But let's talk about the forever chemicals. How this devil actually fucked up the ecosystem. You know? How this guy actually damn near made bees extinct, and even the extinction of damn animals, man. Who can you blame that on? The so-called white man. It says, for I, the Lord, love justice. I hate robbery and wrongdoing. In my faithfulness, I will reward my people and make an everlasting covenant with them. And a part of that reward that the Lord is going to give unto us is giving us these heathens. Their descendants will be unknown among the nations, and their offspring among the people. All who see them will acknowledge them, and that they are the people of the Lord has blessed. They're going to know that we're Yasharala, man. How they're going to know that we're Yasharala? Because they're going to see the power, man. The spiritual power. And they're going to see how much the Lord is going to bless us. You think Esau is doing good living in a villa of Costa Rica? Just imagine how the Lord is going to give us those mentions that's going to be in outer space, man. You know, let's go ahead and continue on. I delighted greatly in the Lord. My soul rejoices in my power. For he hath clothed me with the garment of salvation, the word, and arrayed me in the robe of righteousness, this truth. As a bridegroom adorns his head like a priest, and as a bride adorns herself with her jewels. So through this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is how we have rejoicing, man. Because guess what? Through the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we have, is going to come physical. We know about the future, man. We know about these devils going into chains. We know about the everlasting mercy that the Lord is going to give the nation of Israel. Even the mercy that he's going to give in the 2/3, man. You're going to rejoice that the Lord killed your damn favorite cousin, but he's going to bring it back in the kingdom of heaven in his righteousness. You're going to rejoice once he's born in the kingdom, man. So yeah, I can just a quick little video. I pray it was edifying. I want to say, call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostle, Nellis Great Millstone, and Shalom.